Top 10 Mind-Blowing Facts About Vietnam. Welcome to a journey to discover a different Vietnam through 10 mind-blowing facts that will shatter all preconceptions. From the planet's largest cave to the chaotic yet artistic dance of the motorcycle ninjas on the streets, we will explore the strength of Vietnamese women. Get lost in the romantic beauty of the ancient capital of Hue and taste the cuisine known as the Kitchen of Asia. Discover majestic UNESCO heritage sites, the vibrant life of expats in Hanoi, and the reason why the cost of living here is so appealing. Get ready for a trip full of surprises and excitement, revealing the most authentic facets of this alluring country. Number 1. Introduction to Vietnam. Welcome to Vietnam, an S-shaped strip of land leaning against the magnificent Truong Son mountain range and facing the vast East Sea. This is not just a country with a coastline stretching over 3,200 kilometers, but also a symphony of diverse geographical shades, from the rugged Dong Van Karst Plateau in the north to the fertile Mekong Delta, known as the nation's Rice Bowl. Vietnam is a nation of resilience. A history of thousands of years of building and defending the country has forged in its people an indomitable spirit, an unshakable will. Traces of this heroic past are still present in every ancient temple, every moss-covered citadel wall. But don't let that ancient appearance fool you. The Vietnam of today is a dragon rising powerfully. A miraculous economic development is transforming the face of the country day by day. Skyscrapers rise next to old quarters, and modern factories operate not far from traditional craft villages. In this film, we invite you to set aside your familiar preconceptions. Join us on a profound journey to discover 10 mind-blowing facts, fascinating hidden corners that will completely change your perspective on this land and its people. Number 2. Facts about Vietnam. Think you know Vietnam? You might know it's the world's second largest exporter of Robusta coffee just after Brazil, and that coffee culture is deeply ingrained in daily life. But did you know that about 40% of the Vietnamese population shares the surname Nguyen? It's one of the most common surnames in the world, reflecting a complex history of feudal dynasties. And speaking of greatness, Vietnam is home to the largest natural cave on the planet, Sun Dune Cave. This place is so vast, it could fit a 40-story New York skyscraper and contains its own jungle and weather system. This isn't something you'd find in a standard travel guide. The Vietnamese also hold unique beliefs, such as faith in the kitchen gods, who watch over the family's affairs and ride a carp to heaven on the 23rd day of the last lunar month each year to report to the Jade Emperor. These aren't just trivial facts, they are pieces of a multi-layered, colorful, and incredibly vibrant cultural puzzle of a nation. Get ready, because we are only just beginning to pull back the curtain on this mysterious country. Number 3. The land of Asia's most wonderful women. If Vietnam were a living body, its women would be the backbone, the very soul of that body. Vietnamese history has inscribed the names of outstanding heroines like the Trung sisters, who bravely rose up against foreign invaders. That same resilient spirit still flows in the veins of modern Vietnamese women. They are not just the keepers of the family hearth, but also silent warriors in the marketplace. Look at the local markets, and you'll see they are the ones in charge. Look at the street vendors, and you'll see diligence and an intense vitality. In the growing economy, women make up a significant portion of the workforce, and there are more and more successful female entrepreneurs leading large companies. They are the embodiment of a perfect balance, graceful and gentle in the traditional ao dai, yet strong and decisive in a business suit. They can run an important meeting and prepare a warm family dinner on the same day. Their sacrifice, altruism, and extraordinary endurance have contributed immensely to building and maintaining the stability and development of society. They are the true treasure of this nation. Number 4. Hue, the most romantic ancient capital. If Hanoi is the political heart and Saigon the economic center, then Hue is the soul of Vietnam. Once the capital of the Nguyen dynasty, the last feudal dynasty, Hue possesses a serene, ancient beauty and a captivating, gentle melancholy. The center of Hue is the imperial city, a massive complex of architecture with the solemn, forbidden Purple City, where the emperor and the royal family once lived, isolated from the outside world. Strolling through the palaces and corridors, one can almost hear the echoes of history. The soul of Hue is also the gentle perfume river, which meanders through the city like a soft silk ribbon. Taking a dragon boat cruise and listening to Hue folk songs on the river on a moonlit night is an unforgettable experience. Scattered around the city are the tombs of the Nguyen emperors. Each tomb has its own character, not just a resting place, but also an architectural masterpiece reflecting the philosophy and personality of its emperor. The majestic tomb of Min Mang, the poetic tomb of Tu Duc, or the splendid tomb of Kai Din, with its exquisite fusion of Eastern and Western art. Hue also captivates visitors with its refined and sophisticated royal cuisine. Every dish is a work of art. To visit Hue is to enter a space of poetry, nostalgia, and a romance that cannot be found anywhere else. Number 5. The land of motorcycle ninjas. Forget every traffic rule you've ever known. Welcome to the world's largest street theater, where the main vehicle is the motorbike, and its riders are true artists. In major cities, millions of motorbikes weave through every street, creating a flow that seems chaotic but operates under unwritten rules with astonishing precision. This is a motorized ballet, where each rider is a dancer, moving with incredible agility and intuition. You will see everything on a motorbike: a family of 4, bulky refrigerators, cages of chickens and ducks, or even giant ornamental plants. And their riders, nicknamed ninjas, not for their speed, but for their distinctive attire. To combat the harsh sun and urban pollution, they equip themselves from head to toe: helmet, sunglasses, mask, gloves, and full-body sun-protective jackets. The motorbike is not just a means of transport, it is a symbol of freedom, the lifeblood of the economy, helping people move, trade, and make a living with ease. It is a unique street culture, a simultaneously overwhelming and exhilarating experience. Number 6. Life in Hanoi. Hanoi, the 1,000-year-old capital, is a place where past and present coexist in a mesmerizing rhythm. Life here starts very early. As dawn breaks, Hoan Kiem Lake, the city's heart, is already alive with seniors practicing Tai Chi and young people jogging. The characteristic sound of Hanoi is not the blare of horns, but the calls of street vendors and the clinking of fin filters dripping coffee. The Old Quarter is a labyrinth of 36 streets, each historically specializing in one type of trade. The unique tube houses, narrow in width but extending deep, hold the stories of many generations. But just a few kilometers away, a completely different Hanoi emerges with wide boulevards, bustling shopping malls, and towering skyscrapers. For foreigners, life in Hanoi is a daily adventure. They are drawn to the city's energy, the friendliness of its people, and the affordable cost of living. Despite challenges like the language barrier or the traffic, the reward is a deep cultural experience, an opportunity to live in a city that is transforming rapidly while still retaining its timeless charm. Number 7. The unique electrical wire networks. Look up at the sky in Vietnam's cities, especially in the older residential areas, and you will see an unintentional work of installation art, the electrical wire network. Hundreds, even thousands, of black cables of all sizes are wound together, intertwining chaotically to form giant bundles resembling birds' nests or spider webs. For Western tourists, this is a sight that is both shocking and fascinating. It looks incredibly dangerous and utterly chaotic. However, behind this visual chaos lies a system with its own logic. This is the result of decades of rapid development, where new lines were constantly added on top of the old ones to meet growing demand. Burying this entire system underground in crowded old quarters is a huge technical and financial challenge. Even more astonishing are the electricians who can climb up and navigate this tangled mess with expertise to make repairs and installations. For many, this wire network is more than just an infrastructure feature. It has become a visual icon, a testament to the organic, sometimes messy, but incredibly dynamic and vibrant growth of urban Vietnam. Number 8. UNESCO-recognized destinations. The beauty of Vietnam is not only cherished by its people, but is also recognized by the world through UNESCO's list of World Heritage Sites. Each site is a unique chapter in the story of Vietnam's nature and culture. The most famous is probably Ha Long Bay, a natural wonder of the world, with thousands of limestone islands and islets of various shapes jutting out from the emerald green water, associated with the legend of a descending dragon. Sailing through these fantastically shaped islands is an experience like getting lost in a fairy tale land. Heading to the central region, Hoi An ancient town is a trading port that has been preserved almost intact since the 15th century. Strolling on the stone-paved streets, admiring the yellow-walled houses, the Japanese-covered bridge, and especially the shimmering beauty of thousands of lanterns at night, you will feel the peaceful fusion of Eastern and Western cultures. Nearby, the My Sun Sanctuary, with its ancient Champa towers hidden in a valley, offers a mystical beauty, likened to Vietnam's Angkor Wat. And one cannot forget the Trang An Landscape Complex in Ninh Binh, known as Ha Long Bay on land, with its majestic limestone mountains and winding rivers flowing through magical caves. These are just a few of the treasures that Vietnam possesses. Number 9. The Kitchen of Asia. If there is one thing that can conquer the heart of anyone who comes to Vietnam, it is the food. Dubbed the Kitchen of Asia, Vietnamese cuisine is a symphony of flavors, colors, and textures. The fundamental philosophy is the balance of yin and yang, a harmonious combination of hot and cold elements, of sour, spicy, salty, sweet, and bitter. Its most prominent feature is the use of fresh herbs. A bowl of pho is not complete without its accompanying plate of fresh herbs. A summer roll would lose its soul without the fresh taste of mint and fish mint. Each region has its own distinct character. Northern cuisine has a delicate, refined taste, with classic dishes like Hanoi pho and bun cha. Central cuisine, especially from you, is notable for its spiciness and elaborate presentation in small portions. Meanwhile, Southern cuisine is sweeter and more generous, with the use of coconut milk and a wide variety of seafood. And the cuisine is not just found in fancy restaurants. Its soul lies in the streets, from banh mi carts and faux street vendors to sidewalk cafes. Eating is a communal, intimate, and incredibly authentic experience. Number 10. Cost of living in 2025. Are you dreaming of a life abroad without depleting your bank account? Vietnam might be the answer you're looking for. One of the most astonishing facts for tourists and expats is the incredibly reasonable cost of living. Prepare to be pleasantly surprised. In 2025, you can rent a modern, comfortable apartment in the center of major cities like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City for just a fraction of the price of a small room in London or New York. As for food, you can enjoy a delicious and filling street food meal like a bowl of pho or a banh mi for only about $1 to $2. Even when dining at a mid-range restaurant, your bill will be very affordable. Getting around the city is also extremely economical with the popularity of ride-hailing apps. With a modest monthly budget, around 800 to 1,200 US dollars, an expat can live a very comfortable life, including rent, food, transportation, and entertainment. This allows many people, from professionals and teachers to digital nomads, to enjoy a high quality of life, save money, and experience a rich culture. Vietnam is truly a promised land, where a high quality of life doesn't necessarily come with a high price tag. And there you have it, 10 reasons why Mexico isn't just a country, it's an experience. Vietnam is colorful, complex, and full of stories just waiting to be told, way beyond the cliches. So, which fact totally blew your mind? Let us know in the comments, we'd seriously love to hear it. And hey, if you're into discovering the unexpected, subscribe and stick around. The journey's just getting started. We've got a whole planet to explore, one amazing story at a time. Thanks for traveling with us. This is Gree Up Travel, and we'll see you in the next adventure.